the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of of Ukraine. Iraq, too. Anyway.
We don't believe in planners and deciders making the decisions on behalf of Americans.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again. Not one doubt in my mind that we will fail. You'll be. Let me.
I think if you know what you believe, it makes it a lot easier to answer questions. I can't answer your question.
But give my chance of plan to work. And it is
It'll take time to restore chaos.
I think tide turning, as I remember, I was raised in the desert, but tides kind of it's easy to see a tide turn. Did I say those words?
You're working hard to put food on your family.
I think war is a dangerous place. You see, free nations are peaceful nations. Free nations don't attack each other. Free nations don't develop weapons of mass destruction.
Because they want the federal government controlling the Social Security like it's some kind of federal program.
I asked Americans to give 4,000 hours over the rest of your life of service to America. That's what I asked. I said 4,000 hours. Baby boomers will be retiring. There's not going to be enough people contributing to the system to take advantage of people like me. Poor people aren't necessarily killers. Just because you happen to be not rich doesn't mean you're willing to kill. I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully. In order for us to get the framework, the groundwork to discuss a framework for peace, to lay the... All right.
They underestimated what our campaign is about.
You teach a child to read, and he or her will be able to pass a literacy test. Children living in the dark dungeons of the internet. Why don't you volunteer? Why don't you help mentor a child how to read? And find out that the literacy level of our children are appalling. I think we ought to raise the age at which juveniles can have a gun. Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning? I know what I believe. I will continue to articulate what I believe. And what I believe, I believe what I believe is right. I think the Japanese people are going to like the taste of U.S. beef. She said, he's getting awfully windy. It's a Texas term. Are you having burritos for lunch? The best way to defeat this enemy in the long run is to deny them the recruiting tools that are and recruitments made possible by resentment. Anybody here got 4 kids? 3 kids? You got 4? 4. 3, okay. All right, wait. I don't know why I asked that. Oh, I know why I asked it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're working hard to convince both the Indians and the Pakis there's a way to deal with their problems without going to war. And I know the speculation. But I'm the decider, and I decide what is best, and what's best is for Don Rumsfeld to remain as the Secretary of Defense. I hear there's rumors on the internets.
And one of the things I've used on the Google is to pull up maps.
I have filters on internets. During these last few months, I've been trained by Al-Qaeda. If it feels good, do it. My job is a job to make decisions. If the job description were what do you do, it's decision maker. Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
This thought
Took a while to thaw, it's going to take a while to unthaw.
We got an issue in America. Too many good docs are getting out of business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across this country. Thank you for holding this awesome speech. The fact that they purchased the machine meant somebody had to make the machine. And when somebody makes a machine, it means there's jobs at the machine-making place. I remember meeting a mother of a child who was abducted by the North Koreans right here in the Oval Office. These immigrants have helped transform 13 small colonies into a great and growing nation of more than 300 people. The people of Bulgaria ought to be proud of the achievements that they have achieved. Chicken factory, chicken plucking factory, or whatever you call them. You know what I'm talking about. A fine host for the OPEC summit. I appreciate APEC summit. It was not always a given that the United States and America would have a close relationship.
And I f***ing hated Bush.
Hey, why would you ever invest that in anybody else?
Because they killed 1 million people.
And I'm distressed to hear about the latest suicide bombers in Israel. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.